There are stories about cursed objects, mirrors that show ghosts, dolls that move on their own. But this story is about a painting unlike anything the world has ever known. A painting that ages instead of the person who owns it, and the man behind it learned too late that immortality always has a price. Part 1. The Discovery. Elias Hart was a 34-year-old antique hunter who loved unusual, rare, and sometimes dangerous objects. He traveled from market to market across Europe, always searching for something no one else had found. One day, in a forgotten village in Romania, he entered a tiny shop filled with dust, old books, and cracked statues. Behind the counter was an old woman with bright, unsettling eyes. On the far wall, hidden beneath a torn cloth, Elias noticed a frame. He pulled the cloth down and froze. Inside was a portrait of a man who looked exactly like him. Same jawline, same eyes, same scar above the eyebrow from when Elias fell off a bike at age 10. He stepped back. "What is this?" Elias whispered. "The woman didn't smile. It's waiting for you," she said. "It always has." Elias tried to laugh, but something inside him felt cold. The signature at the bottom of the painting was faded, but it looked centuries old. He bought it for almost nothing. The woman wrapped it carefully and told him, "Do not hang it facing your bed." Part 2. The First Changes. Back home, Elias hung the painting in his study. For days, nothing strange happened. Then, on the 7th night, he noticed something. The painting had changed. The man in the portrait looked slightly older. A faint wrinkle near the eye. A tiny gray strand in the hair. But Elias's own face? Perfect. Not a single new wrinkle, even though he'd been stressed and traveling for weeks. He shrugged it off, until more changes appeared. A deeper crease, a faint shadow beneath the eyes. With each passing day, the painting aged, but Elias didn't. He started sleeping less, staring at the portrait for hours, fascinated and terrified. What was happening? Why him? Finally, Elias did what he always did when confused. He researched. He returned to the village, but the shop was gone. Burned to the ground. Locals said it had burned 10 years ago. Part 3. The Curse Revealed. Elias searched through archives, libraries, old manuscripts. Finally, he found it. A legend from the 1700s about an artist known as the Mirror Painter. The artist didn't paint faces, he painted souls. Anyone who bought his work gained unnatural beauty and youth, but all their suffering, aging, and pain went somewhere else, straight into the painting. At first, Elias couldn't believe it, but when he looked at his reflection, he noticed something impossible. His scar was fading. His skin looked younger than ever. The painting, however, now looked decades older. The face drooped slightly. The eyes were duller. Elias should have been grateful. But instead, he felt sick. Because if the painting was taking his aging, what else was it taking? Part 4, the pain begins. It started small. A whisper behind him. A movement in the corner of the room. Then it got worse. At night, he heard breathing in the study. Slow, heavy breathing that didn't match his own. Once, when he turned on the light, he swore he saw the painted figure, smiling. Another night, he woke with sharp chest pain. He panicked, thinking he was dying, but the pain vanished instantly as he stumbled into the study. And on the painting, the man was clutching his chest. Elias ran. He didn't know what was happening, but he felt one thing clearly. The painting wasn't aging for him. It was suffering instead of him. Every pain he should have felt, every sickness he should have had, every sign of aging he should have shown. The painting took it, but nothing takes pain forever. Part 5. The Switch. One day, Elias woke up feeling strange. His body was cold. He looked in the mirror, and for the first time, he saw it, a wrinkle. Just one, but it terrified him. He ran to the study. The painting was different. Younger, healthier. The face looked less worn. The eyes brighter. The wrinkles lighter. It was reversing. As Elias watched, the painted version of himself lifted its head slightly, as if it was breathing for the first time in centuries. Elias staggered back. No, because the truth hit him. The painting wasn't just taking his age, it was taking his life. And now it wanted to give it back. To the wrong body? In the morning, the neighbors found a painting on the wall, a perfect youthful portrait of Elias Hart, and beneath it, an old man's body. A man who looked like he aged 100 years overnight. The truth died with him. But remember, if you ever see a portrait that looks exactly like you, don't buy it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.